Hello and welcome to my new video. On this channel, you will find the more about the gaming in technology, learning and programming. In this lecture, we will discuss the introduction to game programming. Because in these days, gaming is become the biggest industry like film industries and 3D animations. Games, genres and game history. Genres mean your interest, your hobby, like which games you would like. Concept development, high concept. Typically a single sentence description of the game that sound interesting. Example, ping pong on the computer pong. A street racing game where you drive a gateway car for the mob driver. An ordinary technician battles monster after an accident at the secret research facility. Half-Life. Genre. High concept may fall into an existing genre or category. It could be a hybrid combining elements from different categories. It would be a genre yet unheard of. What would be your choice? Genre adventure games. Now your interest, you would like to adventurous game, story based game that actually relies on puzzle solving for actions, can be text based, Infocom's Zork example, or graphical Syra King's Quest can be told from a first person seven guest or third person perspective Monkey Island. Usually not in real time, play usually takes this time is time between turns. Usually not real time. Play usually takes his time between turns. Nothing happen in the game world until the she is enter his command. Usually mouse based point and click in which player indicate what he wants by moving the mouse on screen. Player expect a complex world and a good story. Action games. Real-time games in which the player must react act quickly to what's happening on the screen, dominated by first-person shooter such as Quack, Unreal, and Halo, could be third-person, Tomb Raider, etc. As well, in which the gamer can see that heroine or hero as he moves through the environment, and gamers have more to do just shoot and kill. Opponents could be computer generated artificial intelligence or human player, however a network local internet. Action adventure game, combination of the two mentioned game types, typically long term obstacles. Game focus on exploration, item gathering, puzzle solving, combat are features don't fit either action or advantage category. 79 Atari Adventure is example in 1980s. Stealth games, amnesia and survival horror, Residential Evil are the subtypes of such this game. Role-playing games, gamer generate directly or a group of heroes on series of the quests. Gameplay revolves around gradually increasing ability and strengths of the heroes. Player expect to be able to micromanage their characters all the weigh down on the weapon and carry and specific armor for their bodies. Combat is an important element by which heroes gain strength. Likely adventure games, what gradually are for strategy game required players to manage limited set of resources, achieves a predetermined goal. Resources management frequently involves deciding which kinds of unit to create and when to put them in action. Player has to continuously balance which kind of unit to build, how many resources to allocate towards offense and defense. Usually turn-based player may takes his time to make a decision. Computer reacts only when player indicate to be ready. Real-time strategy RTS games add to the computer AI in action without giving open end game AI. Opponents may be substituted by humans in the internet. Simulation are sims are games that seeks to emulate the real world operating condition of the complicated machinery such as a jet fighter, helicopter, tanks, and so on. The more serious the simulation, the higher the premium that's placed on accuracy and equipment controls. Players expect to spend hours learning the intricacies of the machine and expect in manual as well to help them with finer parts. Less serious sim games known as the Decade J sims have simplified control less to learn and publish often the mistakes. Sports game. Sports game that players participates in their favorite sports as a player or as coach must accurately produce the rules and strategies for the sports session, may over individual match, a short series, or an entire season. Fighting games usually two players a person's game in which each player control a figure on the screen using the combination to move, attach an opponent and the opponent and defend against opponent attacks. Player expect to find a basic set of attacks and defense mechanism and matter those the casual games, traditional games such as chess, bridge, solitaire, poker, etc. Players generally want to drop into out of these games quickly. Games rules should be emulated correctly. Simple use their user interface, little learning curve. Puzzle games are intellectual challenge of problem solving. Castle, Dr. Brain, Incredible Machine puzzle play to the pivotal role and are an end in themselves when puzzles are integrated into stories. Education games, these games are that teach while they entertain. The Rubber team to younger audience. Designers have to work with subject expert to ensure that the content is appropriate for the target group. And in this video I'm going to end. In the next video I will tell you more games about the more games, and end of this lecture we will learn on this channel complete the games, how to make the games and the concept. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.